Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we got. We got Soyreal. We got Ilianos. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Welcome on in, Subi. Glad to have you too. Who else we got? I saw Confused Quaddle. Cam Cool. Fine Point. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Welcome on in. It is Friday. Sorry, I've been gone for a little bit. The throat issue is still present, but we're good enough at least where like I'm not my throat isn't gonna violently detonate into a scanner's-esque head explosion. So. We're vibing. Welcome on, Blue Cubby. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Let me go and shout out for Blue Cubby real quick. Blue Cubby, very sweet bean. Go give him a follow. I hope you're on the mend. I'm doing a lot better. Still big EP, and also I was in 4 hours of meetings today, so my will to live is a little broken. But you know, we cope and seethe and mold, and we do art. We do art about the trauma. Anyways, let me unmute so we can hear my friend who will be joining us for this evening. Hello, are you there? Excellent. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, you should be here. Also. While I took days off, I did actually work on stream stuff, and I finally figured out how to make it so that way you should be able to hear redeems as well as the music for these streams. So I don't have to like go through and like, like basically disable and enable specific redeems every time.
What does this button do?
What I'm hearing is enable a time loop, break things, and see what happens.
You have no idea what it
I mean, that someone's already pressed the button, so and they got Squidward.
I gotta get out of here.
Anyways, we got Bad Apple X Weezer. You guys can hear this stuff, right? Hopefully you can. We go and
It'd be funny if you couldn't.
I would lose my fucking mind if you guys if you're not able to hear that. I'm gonna detonate because the song is quiet. Oh, that's because music playing. Music is not playing. I cannot hear the time loop. Then with the button. What do you mean you can't? Okay, so you can't hear the time loop. Great. The button was quiet. Okay. So I think the secret is come into we add a gain filter. Add a gain filter, yes. Go ahead and move that above the limiter, so that way, yes. And then we like add like not 10 decibels of gain. Sure, why not? The time loop is not. I heard the button, heard button, but not the time loop. That's weird to me. And also, it drives me fucking bonkers. All right, should we refund Camcool's time loop? Go for it. All right. Hopefully increasing the volume of the button fixes that. Time to smooch a crow. Welcome on in, Gadget. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Okay. We got art. We doing an art. Let me actually do some warm-ups. Should have refunded it. Why does this remix kind of work? Hi there, handsome. I see you
initially were skeptical.
So you're doing Lunar? Yeah, we're doing a gift piece for Lunar because he had partnered a bit back, and I wasn't able to do it at the time because I was working on raffles. So I'm like, let's do it now. Also, I realized I'm like way far forward. Hold up a moment.
Yeah, we can see your wings.
There we go.
Oh, the wings are gone.
Well, it's because like this is the way I normally am. I guess I wasn't in my proper location before tracking. Noted. No, be right back. Be right back. We'll be right back. Wait, did that not work? Mixed up. What the
Everything
fuck?
is broken.
I checked at least the button and I checked the canceled. So like those should be working. Twitch bits, Twitch channel points. At this point I need to just start fucking fixing this shit on stream. Like I need to do a stream dedicated to fixing this shit. I didn't hear it, might have overpowered by your song. Or my hands are running over some Final Fantasy 14, so yeah. Hey mate, how you doing? Just resting since I played Signalis till 4 a.m. Worth it? I'm doing alright. It's been bit of a weird day. Weird day might be an understatement, honestly. Because it hasn't just been a weird day for me. It's been a weird day basically for all of reality.
Shout out to everyone whose work day got interrupted by the crowd flare incident. Woo!
I was in 4 hours of meetings, and those hours are the only 4 I'm getting paid for because I wasn't able to actually log on because no one told me that that apparently I do have a VPN set up. I just have never needed to use it until now.
That blows.
A little bit. There's a reason I jokingly asked if you were hiring. Anyone in the Midwest hiring?
My neighbor's running the chainsaw, and I was trying to figure out what that noise was. Let me know if you can hear it over my mic.
That's fair. I didn't hear anything. Yep, it has been, and my nightstand broke as a bonus to the hell happening for these last few days. Oh no.
We're going to have a relaxing night. We're going to do silly doodles and try to make the world a little bit brighter.
I'm going to be doing some coloring in.
Coloring?
Yep, coloring and then maybe some rendering. Because I still need to practice on that. I do think in order... Like, I keep saying it, but I do keep putting it off.
Please, do not push the
Is this louder, by the way?
No idea what it
Is the button better? Is that better for you guys? Sorry, anyways. The thing I need to do is I need to actually practice my sketching more. The problem is I keep putting it off. Sketching scares me.
Starky, if you don't practice the fundamentals, you won't grow.
Yeah. I know. To be fair, I am practicing the fundamentals. I'm just practicing the fundamentals of the entire process of making a finished piece of art.
We draw horsey morph today.
Oh my god. You wanted me to practice the fundamentals by drawing a horse?
Yes. Because then you won't be afraid of anything else.
Everything will be easier after the horse. I love sketching. I like sketching. The problem is I always get like super in my head about it. Because like, this ended up coming out nice. But like, the muzzle's a little bit blocky. So I'm like, there's always, you know... There's always room to improve. You get Dump Trucky Morph version 2. Welcome to Steel Wolf. Good to have you, Sweet Bean. You're gonna show for Steel Wolf. They are also a fellow streamer. They do a lot of pixel art. All right. We got triangles.
You keep saying you want to do it, and then you keep doing pieces for other people. Then
okay, yes, but my friends deserve art more than I do. Okay, because I'm gonna receive shit for saying that. I'm like, if I just let that be, you're gonna give me shit about it, aren't you? I deserve art. I would rather make art for my friends who I feel deserve art more than I do.
Well, no more.
Already canceling you on Twitter.
It has been a long enough week that I'm not going to give you shit about it right now, because I'm probably not going to remember. Also, you're practicing your line work with the pen tool or your pencil tool?
I'm with a pen.
Okay.
Audio uncancelled worked? Perfect. I saw the word audio.
Folks in chat, try out your favorite redeems to see if they work.
I saw the word audio and my fucking body activated fight or flight. I was like, oh no. Someone said the word audio in chat. Okay, this is important. Does the gua work? I don't think the gua worked. Hold up one moment. I think... okay. We want studio mode. That one should work. I think one thing I'm realizing is... We'll go ahead and hit save. Actually, I can set it up so that way using the save redeem automatically sets it. Okay. New capture Application audio capture. Application audio output capture. And if I set this to mix it up bot, actually, buddy. Okay, if I add that, it should work. Whoopsies. All right, hopefully that should have fixed it. Think of the shout out. How goes the day or evening? It's going all right. I was in 4 hours of meetings, so you know, could have gone better, but we make do. Padum. No. Padum. Padum. Take me home. Padum. Okay, so when I visited Phoenix and his wife Wednesday, they showed me one of the most famous moments, because I've never seen RuPaul's Drag Race. And they're like, have you seen the final lip sync between Saphira Crystal and what was the other one?
I do not know names off the top of my head.
But basically, Saphira and then another, because Saphira is the one that I remember because her name is easier to remember for whatever reason. And they're dancing to this song, and poor Saphira is like an amazing lip syncer, but she just gets absolutely thrashed in the lip sync. And I'm like, she knows what she's doing. She's just so massively outpaced in experience. And now this song is going to forever be like the sound of someone just getting their ass kicked in a lip sync contest.
As is tradition.
To be fair, I feel like that's like kind of inherently. I feel like that's like those are the lip sync results you remember the most are the ones where someone just gets absolutely annihilated.
Or someone just gets trash canned.
Yeah, exactly. No one's gonna remember like the close battles unless both people are absolutely killing it. But yeah, it is a day. We are making it through today, which is why also that 4 hours of meeting is why I started to stream later than normal. What is this from again? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I fucking forgot it was this is Joyride. This song is unironically super weird and I love it. I've earned the right to be like this. But yeah, anyone got anything fun happening on the weekend? This weekend, I'm mostly going to be just recovering. My mom's visiting so we can celebrate her birthday on Sunday. Yeah, so like this is going to be like a good weekend for cooking and resting up.
Heard same. I need to fucking sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just not doing enough of that lately.
Sleep is a cruel mistress. She's evasive. Ephemeral.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm probably gonna spend the time after stream planning what I'm gonna make for dinner and lunch this week. Fuck, I never. You ever have one of those ADHD moments where you're like, "There's a thing I was supposed to do 5 days ago." So I was actually supposed to do 2 things. I was supposed to cook 2 things this week. I only ended up finishing the salmon and gnocchi, but I was prepping to make like they're like meal prep burritos basically, and I was like, fuck, I forgot to get lime. Oh well, most of the stuff is gonna keep except for the cilantro. The thing with cilantro, though, is like if you basically blend it up with a little bit of olive oil and freeze it, it keeps for at least a week. So that was something I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I completely slipped my mind.
Blend it up and put it in the
I did not
freezer?
blend up my cilantro.
Feed it to your birds.
Apparently I missed the good shit this season. No longer human isekai just dropped. Oh my god. That sounds isn't no okay, to be fair, no longer human isekai isn't just a ReZero. It's a similar level of depressing, presumably, as ReZero. I'm assuming it's worse. I'm excited. Excellent. Okay, this is already a banger. I'm glad that Weird Al dropped a song, honestly. My circles are on point today. They're not great, but like my circles are usually like potato. Like this, like I feel like that's what my circles normally look like. But we're like we're kind of killing it on the circle front today. Oh my god! Not the we don't talk about Bruno and Poca.
Oh, wait till they get to WAP.
Stop.
How is the cute ball?
Welcome on, Big Brain. Look at the 20 videos. I'm doing all right. Big EP. I'm doing my heckin' best, but we're vibing and we're getting through it. Why does the pie cause a little bit of transparency? Weird. Welcome on, Cossack. Glad to have you, Sweeping.
Toast pie.
Ghost pie. Did you see my post in food? Was it like an apple fritter? I couldn't actually tell what it was supposed to be. I'm not gonna lie.
Toast pie.
Was it a ghost pie? I feel like ghost pie it was a corn dog. Oh, okay. I feel like ghost pie is also like did you ever watch, have you seen any of the scary movie movies?
Yes.
I'm just thinking of Ghost Pie as being the scene in Scary Movie 2 where they just have the extremely sexual haunting.
Yeah.
A Korean corn dog.
Ooh.
That does sound pretty. So from what I gather, the plot is that it's no longer human, where you respond from the silly slide. Honestly, it's fitting. We don't know if his other half got isekai too, so he may have been left alone in this world too. All right, I'm warmed up. Did I miss Soy Reel's Buddy Holly? You did.
So I have to put another one in chat to make up for it.
Which one did he queue? Oh, I hold up a moment. Before I do that, I need to actually new raster layer. And body color. Cool. Should we reveal the truth of what I DM'd you to Starky?
Ominous.
I don't like it. I already do not like it. I'm wondering if it's like... Because I'm already kind of in an impasse. Because if I choose... I guess like I kind of want to choose this color. Just there's a slight differentiation. You don't need to worry about it, Starky. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that I definitely don't need to worry about it. I'm absolutely worried about it, though.
What are you trying to figure out, Starkey, color-wise?
Because like basically my thought was like because these are slightly set like because this is the actual color from the ref sheet, and this is the slightly desaturated version of it. And I'm using the slightly desaturated color as like lining. So I'm trying to go for like more of a lineless style.
Okay.
And I think if I use the original color pick, and then I can still make use of that lineless style benefit by going with the ref sheet version, and then just doing some rendering on top.
Maybe I can definitely tell the difference between two colors, though.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the point. Is because like I still need to be able to see the lines, because like these are the same color.
Mm-hmm.
Like being able to see the lines is actually relatively useful for me to know where I'm supposed to like have things be lighter and darker.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
It really is cursed. It's blessed. Xandic, have they shared it with you? What I don't know what my mods are up to. I'd say reveal it next time. Starkey reacts to viewer submitted videos. Oh my god. Honestly, that might be about the time that I get my new model like actually up and running, which I need to, because it's the guy who I'm gonna work on to get the like trailer up and running, that he was going to be able to do it in like a mid-September. So I'll finally have the new model just in time for, because like one of my other friends, Wolk, is working apparently on a bird model soon, and he was like, Starkey, I have something you might be interested in. And I'm like, god damn it. It's okay. I might not, because if it's a bird base, bases are cheaper to buy than like, you know, full like customs. So is the new Starkey going to be Bara? Yes. He's much closer in line to where I like to get Starkey drawn nowadays, so he's a lot buffer.
So we have Twink Starkey right now, and then we're gonna have Buff Starkey.
I don't even necessarily know that this qualifies as Twink. This is like Otter or maybe Twinks. Compared to my other model, absolutely. But like, I still, here's the thing. When I think Twink, I think like problematically skinny. My standards might be broken for what gay body types look like, honestly.
You're a furry, of course they are.
Yeah.
You've seen the joke about how furry internals work, where it's basically just one long tube connecting the mouth and the ass, right?
Yeah, they don't got no organs.
Yeah. Nope, no organs.
Furries are just...
They're balloons.
They're just gay Barbies. I did it.
They're more like balloons, but I could see it.
Don't say the balloon word here. You might activate chat.
I didn't say the inflation word, Starkey, but now I have.
Okay, well, Rivers Cuomo got shot just in time. He didn't have to experience the word inflation. What is happening in my stream?
A long week.
A very long week, apparently. So, Chad, how's your long week been? Has it been long and weekish? Don't say the lewd word. James was already murdered for the lewd. I saw that. I saw that apparently James got like a three-day suspension for adult nudity, I think. And like Twitch has a really inconsistent trigger finger when it comes to like actually timing out and or banning artists for shit. Did you say cloaca? It was over an emote, right? Honestly, I did hear about someone Oku finally got apparently one of his emotes removed, and maybe a couple of his other ones. Yeah, because he made a very sexual twerking animation. And I'm like, that's incredible animation. Also, there's zero shot Twitch is gonna let that stay, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm hearing it's more of a Discord or Telegram.
Oh, it's in spectacular Discord emote, absolutely. I think that's the thing with like emotes is like you kind of have to acknowledge the fact that with emotes they're going to be used in situation like like they're going to be used in situations.
Your emotes are going. Are you saying your emotes are going to get taken out of context, Starky?
Exactly. Apparently, Ilianos was jump scaring people with the sack of Bambaspis emote, which I personally approve. Welcome on in, Ray. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Can we shout out for Ray the Yeen? Ray the Yeen is a heckin' amazing Yeen, also very stinky. If you can get through the stench, very wonderful bean. Go highly recommend them. Go give them a follow. The general rule for the thumb I see for butts is not to distinguish between the individual butts and safe workspaces. That makes sense. Like just have the curvature. Okay, so the jawline, it's like a traditional jawline. Yeah, welcome on in, Ray. Glad to have you. Arlix Keel, thank you. It's some gift art. I wanted to do a piece for Lunar when he hit partner. At the time, I was actively working on raffle stuff, so I didn't have the opportunity. So I'm making up for it now, and I'm gonna. This is gonna be like basically there's gonna be like a little forest, a little bit of a like a circle here. I really use the Oka clap in all the best areas. I know I set some folks feral with it. Starky, what? Starky, my friend just said calzone is a type of pizza. What do I do? He's not wrong.
Are we starting this argument again?
Okay, here's the thing. It's not the most incorrect. Wait, like I would believe a calzone is a pizza over a deep dish, Chicago style deep dish being a pizza.
We need to pull up the alignment charts that you and your brother got into arguments about with
the cube rule.
With Rico. Yes. How many sides of the cube are full to decide what kind of sandwich it is?
Exactly. Welcome on in, Galvin. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Also, shout out for Galvin. Deep dish is pizza. It has pizza in the name. No, that's why I specifically didn't say deep dish pizza, because it's not pizza. It's Chicago style deep dish. You ever hear people from Chicago call it deep dish pizza? No, they just say deep dish. Chicago wins now. Welcome on, Dithering. Glad to have you, Sweeping. Make calzone out of pizza and curse them to eat all of it. They prepare some brain melting stuff for the next viewer submission video stream. Go for it. Awesome, yo. Give me a shout out for the doodle den. If one of my mods would be so kind.
Cool. I understand where you're coming from, but deep dish is a salad.
Yeah, I could believe that. You know what? That's even more ridiculous than most of my takes. So I'm gonna run with that from now on. Deep dish is just a meat and cheese salad.
Okay, fine. I'll go the full controversial one. Tacos are sandwiches. There we go.
So here's the thing. Tacos came first, so technically a sandwich is a type of taco.
Okay, I'll go with that. Sandwiches are tacos. There we go.
There we go. This music is really fitting for the like inevitable discourse like destruction that this conversation is having. Deep dish is not pizza. Here's the thing. I believe deep dish isn't pizza because if I have to consider deep dish pizza, deep dish is shitty pizza. Like, deep dish is just, like, it has to be in its own category, otherwise you just fucked up a pizza. Me being generous is saying deep dish is just doing its own thing. Where, like, the excess of cheese is, like, considered a good thing, as opposed to just, like, fucking up the ratios of meat, cheese, and sauce. Because if I have to, like, look at the, like, because, like, all of the ways in which pizza should be, you have a balance of meat, cheese, sauce, you have the vibrant sauce, like at least crispy crust. You need to have an element of crisp and crunch to it. And, like, if you actually have to look at that as, like, how does deep dish stack up? It doesn't. It's doing its own thing. Deep dish can be good. I'm not the hugest fan of it, but, like, just don't call it pizza, because you're setting yourself up for failure by calling deep dish pizza.
Is a flatbread a pizza?
Yes. I've always wanted to try deep dish. It's fine.
It's the thing. I think everything's worth trying once.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What part of a dish made typically flattened bread dough spread with savory mixture, including tomatoes and cheese and often other toppings and baked, does deep dish fail? I would argue
Either
deep dish.
quesadilla or pasta.
I would argue deep dish does not count as flattened bread. Otherwise, it wouldn't be deep dish. You are creating a fucking pie crust for the ingredients to sit in. That is a pie.
It's true. It is a pie, but not the pizza type. It's a savory pie.
Pizza is just an open-faced quesadilla, which is a Mexican grilled cheese. Which, if you cook the grain differently and skip fermenting the milk into cheese, cereal is on the spectrum from grilled cheese to pizza. We've done it. We've done it. We've taken all the steps to get back to cereal.
Why are we talking about cereal?
Because Kasaipa is arguing that a pizza is a form of cereal because it is composed of grain and milk.
Oh yeah, it is like chili. Chili is a cereal.
Pizza is a grilled cheese. Interesting take. But how many steps is it from cereal to dishwasher egg? How many steps is it to the electrical chair when I find you?
I mean, if you think about it, a dishwasher could be an electrical chair.
And any piece of electronics, any faucet is an electrical chair if you fuck it up hard enough.
You really shouldn't fuck an electronic unless you're Starky, who is just bird goop.
I like the Wikipedia game, how many clicks from one talk to another. Honestly, that is amazing. Okay, so like this is Cupcake, but what is the base? Snowfall from I've not heard the original song. It's kind of a vibe. I mean, my shoddy laptop charger started emitting shiny sparklies earlier this week. I replaced it with a similarly dubious model, so I'm probably not that far from my chair being an electric chair. Listen, as long as it doesn't go through your heart, you're fine.
As long as your laptop isn't actively sabotaging the other laptops at the table, you're fine.
Although I will say, as someone who has ran a slight amount of AC current across my heart, it's a deeply unsettling experience. Thank God it was only like... I think it was only like 0.6 amps, and I could still fucking feel it.
Well, the amps are what matters, not the voltage, right?
Kind of. It's fine. So the way I really think of electricity is, voltage and current are naturally related. So yeah, so think of, a river. Like think of electricity as a river. Voltage is like how wide and steep the river is. Current is how much water is flowing through the river at any given point of time, and resistance is the ability to make that water do work. So a wider, steeper river is naturally going to have water flowing through it faster.
Okay.
You can also think of it as like pressure differentials. If you're more, think about it that way, because it's functionally just electrical pressure. Which is kind of why like high voltage can be dangerous. If there's no like limiting factor, like if it's allowed to just blow its entire pressure differential at once, it can just kill you. So as cereal is... Sorry, what'd you say?
Go ahead.
I was reading a chat. So cereal is
read the chat.
As cereal is a soup, and soup can be made with pasta, then the reason pizza and pasta are both Italian is because Italian cuisine encompasses that entire spectrum of soup. Today I learned about Italian cuisine. No one clip any of this and send it to Goldie. I do not. Goldie will attack me, I feel like.
Does that make risotto Italian cereal?
Risotto is definitely a soup.
It's a chowder.
I could see it being a chowder. You could sell me on chowder. I've never seen encompasses spelled that way before. Anyways, what were you gonna say?
Nope, that train's gone.
We were talking about electricity.
Yeah, that train's gone.
The train the train has left. Coffee is bean soup. A soy vanilla latte is a type of 3-bean soup. Do not do not talk to me in the morning unless I've had my bean soup. Yes, it's a Starbucks fact. Craze left because it was an electric train and got powered by the stray voltage that you were talking about.
Does Starky prefer to get his electricity directly from the tap or from batteries? Or is it better with lightning because that's naturally sourced electrical?
Here's the thing. I actually think
does that mean Starky's really into like people's bodily static? This naturally generated electricity, kind of like Musk?
Oh my god. Okay. I had never because in my mind I'm like, they're nano machines. They're like basically more or less self-sufficient. But I guess I've never really considered like the charging station. I always considered it as like basically a form of like a biomass, converting biomass into electricity. Because there are efficient ways to do that at a nano scale. The Starky would presumably still eat food. It's just instead of producing instead of producing feces or urine, would just expel cubes of raw materials. Starky's a Roomba.
Just had the dumbest. The videos of people who make little cardboard tanks that put on top of their Roombas and put their cats inside of it.
Yes.
Just imagine that with Starky.
The Borb goes back into the dock. The Borbs roost at night, not because they sleep, but because they need to recharge their power cells. It's in they're powered by local hooks into the Krebs cycle or whatever. Yeah, I can see that. That's probably something that main Starky would do. I feel like the Borbs reasonably have a Starky learns about Italian food. I'm always down to learn new types of food. I'm saying to Goldie, no, don't do it. To be fair with you, I don't think I said anything too blasphemous to Italy in there, so I should be fine.
Depends.
What did I miss something that I was I was blasphemous to Italy about?
I'm just gonna stay quiet. Tell us about pierogies, Starky.
Pierogies are just Polish empanadas. Polish ravioli.
Dumplings?
Yes. So chargeable creatures are necessarily into docking. Got it. I hate everything about that sentence.
That's what I was trying to get out, the whole electricity thing, actually. Thank you for picking up on it.
I completely missed that. Oh my god. It has been a long week. Help.
So I'm hearing is Starky is not into docking.
I am not into docking. I'm I don't know, it's not my speed. It's just making the dicks making the what's the meme? Making the dicks kiss? But with extra anatomy involved. As I was listening to your stream and clipping, my mom called, so I was hit with 3 audio streams at the same time. Excellent.
How's the arc going, Starky?
We are going. We're making a heck of progress. Aliasing moment. How does it feel when you're listening to 3+ streams of audio simultaneously? My brain. So here's the thing. My brain's really good at turning out noise. So some of it is just kind of, it's like, noise in, noise out. Okay, I should be able to just
I'm
like...
legitimately jealous. I can't do more than like 2 at the most.
That's reasonable.
Oh, so sleepy.
Yeah, eepy burb. Eepy borb. Do enough mystic music practice and you can open your third ear to the subtle vibrations of the world. It's in the same place as your third eye, so you have to be careful if you're doing both kinds of practices simultaneously. It depends on how loud all 3 audio sources are. Usually the way that I can do it is like if I basically turn down one audio source. So that way, it's loud, but it's not like the main loudness. Or like to basically have one audio source as my primary listening point, and then my brain just like I keep the other ones quiet, but my subconscious can still kind of like register key things. Like I was in Blur the Furs stream yesterday, and like whenever because he does a lot of art raffle streams, so I'm like, you know what, it would be nice, it would be fun to get art from Blur. So I'm like, you know what, sure, I'll have his stream on, but also like I like also supporting my closer friends. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have them as the main audio, and then my brain waits for the word raffle. It's like a fucking sleeper cell activation moment. I can moderate 2 chats at the same time. My brain is already noisy, so I'm used to this used to the splee. What is the splee? Did you have a stroke? Split. There we go. I was looking at that, I'm like, what the fuck word is that supposed to be? This is definitely me when I splee.
You can't say that on stream.
I need to get like my censorship button up and running. There's a lot of things I can improve on stream now that I've actually fixed one of the Premiere issues, which was the redeem audio thing. Which also, I should have actually fixed the redeem audio stuff for the things you weren't able to hear, so that should now be up and running. If you gwa, you should be able to hear the gwa. Save the hydrate.
Reminder to save.
Was the gwa audible? Was it guaudible? No? God damn it. I heard no gwa. Son of a bitch. Okay.
Strawberry.
Okay, I'm guaning myself. Watts are you talking about? Okay, hold up a moment. Sends myself to the abyss. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so goddamn dumb. Oh no. Okay. I had, because it's basically like one of those drop downs, and then it's like click the button to add that drop, like the item you selected as an executable for the thing to keep track of. I didn't click the thing. I didn't click the thing to make to like actually track it. Okay, now you can hear it. Now you can gua. You can gua to your heart's content. That one was audible? Yep. Gua, my children. Gua!
Fun fact, if you place cereal on the pasta to pizza spectrum and agree to banana in cereal, you cannot argue against banana on spaghetti nor on pizza.
I have been told. So we'll put this tablet pen down for a bit, and
I think I had a stroke. I think I just seized. Between whatever shit Crisp said in the time loop, my brain decided to give up on everything. Welcome on, Polaris. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Fun fact, if you place cereal on the pasta to pizza spectrum and agree to banana in cereal, you cannot argue against banana on spaghetti nor on pizza. Hold up. Now that my brain actually bothered to read that, it does make sense exclusively in the context of the shit we've been talking for the last hour. But also, that is one of those fucking sentences that's like the TikTok trend of the like, did you know? When you pizza on cheese, cheese pizza pause, cheese pizza cheese. Like, it has that same fucking energy, but there's actual meaning to it.
you okay there, bud?
No, I am not. Anyway.
I would say blink if you're being held hostage, but you did. Call the feds.
They can't help me. They're too busy. They're too busy dealing with the CrowdStrike shit. I do not like cum slurping noise. A word sandwich is often served alongside a word salad. Well, that's only for getting the word lunch deal. And you're specifically choosing the word salad over the word soup.
I mean, alphabet soup can be okay, but it's mostly just tomato.
Alphabet soup is alphabet soup traditionally tomato?
I don't know. I assumed it was because it's basically just the tomato base with, at least I thought it was a tomato with maybe a beef base.
I was apparently a child without joy. I didn't have alphabet soup. What's up, Crisp?
Speaking of bananas, Starky, what do you call it when one banana eats another? Cannibalism.
That's bananabalist. That's bananabalist of you, you, Chris. We got there. We got there.
You know, initially you said this was going to be a chill stream.
It never is. It specifically, whatever I want a stream to be, chat's like, what if we did the literal exact opposite?
Opposite?
Opposite. Popsicle?
Opsital?
I love that internet story of the guy who's like, who did edibles with his friend for the first time. His friend sat down on the couch next to him and texted him, I need hopsital. But also, do not fuck around with edibles. Start with 5 milligrams your first time if you're taking them. Also, if you're in a location where you're allowed to, legally consume and purchase edibles. That's like also important.
Can you imagine how much the drug dealer on that 9-month cruise made?
Oh, that's right. The fucking 9-month cruise came back. There's at least 2 different divorces and 2 different dead people.
How many children?
Was there an actual child that was had on that?
I don't know. I'm not on TikTok. Why am I asking you?
I'm not on TikTok either. I'm like kind of on TikTok. It's okay if you have a stroke during an art stream. In fact, a near continuous series of them. You need those to paint colors onto the layers to begin with. I just saw a Fred Weezer edit. Fred Weezer. What? Like like Weezer is in the band and Fred is in the early YouTube sensation?
No, definitely Fred from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Well, you know, he has been naughty. I've been very naughty.
Hear that, chat? Starky's been naughty.
Now, cease that. Cease.
Cease what? You said it yourself.
Cease. Do not give chat ideas. Didn't Fred have a peace? Didn't Fred have Peacemaker as his father? In the movies, Fred's father was a figment of his imagination, played by John Cena. The high pitched, never say naughty again, Starky. Naughty.
Now say it like Monokuma.
Say it like who?
Say it like Monokuma now.
Naughty! Oh, I guess to be fair, with naughty! There we go. Hate it. Yes, his father was Peacemaker. Who the fuck's Peacemaker?
DC D-lister in Suicide Squad, played by John Cena.
Okay.
Suicide Squad specifically.
You have to remember, Cam, I don't give a shit about popular media, so I'm not going to get any of these references. It doesn't annoy me, it just confuses me. Peacemaker also had his own TV show.
Yep.
Fucking goddamn it. Welcome on, Magic. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean, here to lurk. Heck yeah, go hit that lurk. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening, and thanks for stopping by, Sweet Bean. Okay. Among Us.
What was your favorite part of that game, Starky?
Good question. To be fair, Among Us was very much a flash in the pan because it really could not have happened at a better time for the series. What with COVID happening.
And it being like $5.
Yeah.
That is a terrible looking strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry. Oh, look, a strawberry. Oh, a strawberry. Oh, strawberry. Ah. Ah. Have you seen this
I'm
TikToks?
not doing this chat. I'm not doing this chat. This is all Starky.
Have you seen those TikToks that use that
Yes,
audio?
yes, I have.
They're so good.
Yes, I have.
They're so fucking good. Okay, this is from
Context.
Epic. Sorry, I was someone put a song from Epic into the queue.
Probably me. Oh yeah, it's the Zeus one. I figured you would like some stuff to balance out the memeier stuff.
I do appreciate it. What is going on with the fucking...
You're trying to figure out how to draw the bird?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your issue?
I'm trying to understand the shapes. I think because I'm doing some weird shit to this shape.
Okay, are you trying to do like the black outline?
I'm trying to do this like area here.
Yeah. So you could pretend that basically the light color is the cheek.
Yeah.
You could pretend that. And then use the black to kind of highlight the outer bit so that it's basically going around the cheek down the chin.
Okay.
If we're talking something more human.
Yeah.
Also, you're doing art. You could just make up your own designs for the little bits like that.
That's fair. The song is a fucking banger also. Me take my suffering from you.
I will take your word for it. I am learning about homes.com. Why are pineapples just not called dragon fruit? They have scales. They try to eat you.
I found a disturbance in the natural order.
Starky, what did you do?
No, it wasn't me, it was Kasai. I'm innocent of this crime.
Why do I find that hard to believe?
I am! I'm so bullied. So bullied here on my own stream.
Yes, all streamers are masochists.
You're not wrong, actually. To at least some degree. What a fucking whiplash of emotions. we go from a song from Epic that's like one of the like most intense like do I sacrifice my men for what I want to badger.
I see you appreciate the tone shift I put in. Good.
I feel personally attacked by this tone shift. Look at this Borb. Look at this Borb-ass Borb.
I honestly think you did a real good job with that. I think it looks real cute.
Yeah. I might be figuring out, like, how to do chibi stuff.
Orbs.
Borbs. At the very least,
All you need to know
Borbs.
chibi stuff is orbs.
Yeah. Staring at Borb. Welcome on, Suda. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Oh my god, I love Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100's openings.
They're all good.
I need to see the third season.
It's good.
The thing is, like, the second season does such a good job wrapping up every character's story that I'm like, how the fuck is there a third season?
You gotta wrap up Mob's story.
I guess.
You need to see Dimple's evil plan.
Oh my god, that's right, Dimple. Those people who go viral never recover from that, but apparently that's what happens. The guy behind Fred actually escaped the virality of Fred and has gone on to become what looks to be a reaction YouTuber. Yeah? No, apparently like the dude actually managed to escape the Fred persona. Which honestly, like, good. I have to imagine doing any character for like long enough starts fucking with your head.
Colleen Ballinger.
That was for different reasons for her, unfortunately. And there's a song that's Among Us.
So
get your Among Us's out in the chat. There's a rhyme and there's a reason we keep spinning on this tiny rock in circles. would have spawned in a much less pleasing place, be squeezed to death in outer space or frozen in the system of... What happens when you mention breadcrumbs in a bird streamer stream? Common tongue, we bit the cities, we got overrun by locusts.
I think if you say yip in a kobold string.
Yep. Iris nor Anubis nor Among Us. There's in books and... Dang, the escape friends still got put in a bad YouTuber hell. They're sabotaging. They're sabotaging. I can't take it anymore. Please repost, there's the imposter everywhere you go. Please repost, look in the most Among Us. Please repost. That's too high for me. They're in you and they're in me. Just since the ancient days. I remember becoming a reaction YouTuber sounds awful. It's easy money, low key. Like if you don't give a shit and you just care about the money, reaction YouTubing is easy as fuck. First one was looking kind of sus.
Like prank YouTubing.
To be fair, prank YouTubing requires, I think, a distinct lack of a human soul or empathy. So not everyone can do that. Only just the absolute worst parts of humanity.
Or have a family.
Excuses, Sniper Wolf, etc. Yeah. Those people just need to have a complete lack of shame. Among Us. Well, it's kind of a bit of him doing goofy stuff like checking out subreddits for Amazon products. What musical genre is this song? Because we had techno, we had like classical, we had this is like not death metal, but like screamo, I guess.
I have no idea.
The genre of yes. So it's not the most brain dead stuff. I suppose it could be. It could always be more brain dead. Well, come on, Mr. Penguino-sama. Glad to have you, sweet bean. Thank you for the pets. This is kind of a banger.
I'm curious, what does Shiny Pidgeot look like?
That's a good question. Which genre of shiny is it? Is it one of the? It just looks green.
It's definitely one of like the light color change ones. Yeah, it's gold.
Okay.
It's a golden pigeon. It had a mega evolution?
Yeah, Mega Pidgeot was like pretty cool actually.
It has no guard. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was no guard spam hurricane.
Oh gods.
Oh, it was annoying as fuck.
Let's draw cherries now. If you can't tell, today is a fruit day.
It's always a fruit day if you're gay. I do like what I've incidentally done with the Pidgeot. So did I miss the CrowdStrike talk? We didn't really talk a whole lot about the CrowdStrike stuff, besides just how very obscene it is. Honestly, I think like the big takeaway that needs to be taken from CrowdStrike is we need to have legislation in place to actually hold, shit like that is inevitably going to happen again. So like if everything is controlled by like one organization, it needs to either be legislated so it can't happen, that shit can't happen, or there needs to be competition. Exactly. I love mangoes, but they're too expensive this time of year. The fact that it was pushed out on a Friday of all times. Yep. Because, managerial staff, I think at this point, have just completely given up.
I mean, at my place of work, if you couldn't get your computer working, you had to lug it down to a conference room for our tech division to fix.
Oh my god. I can't check into my flight because the booking system is still down due to CrowdStrike. The fact it was put. Yep. Yeah, it's like, here's the thing. We've dealt with this kind of shit before. It's not hard to be like, hey, just don't push major changes on a Friday. Nope.
I have drawn cherries.
This is honestly Y2K but corporate, basically.
I saw a post that I really should have double checked because I don't want to spread misinformation. Do you know if it was true or not whether the Vegas orb blue screened or not? Like, it'd be funny if it actually happened.
Oh, that would be so fucking funny. Oh my god, I don't know if it did or not, but I hope so. Because that would be fucking hysterical. This testament to mankind's hubris, blue screen of deathing.
Because I'm just imagining all of like the digital billboards that people use across the country, whether in like cities or on major roads, just blue screening across the board.
There's like this famous photo online of someone who actually was like driving by one of those like digital billboards in the middle of the night. Except it was foggy, so he couldn't actually see the outline of the billboard, so it just looks like a fucking Windows error text box was hovering menacingly in the sky. And I'm like, low-key, that's a great photo. It just looks like a reality is fucking given up. Honestly, reality, mood. I genuinely forgot how good Minecraft story mode was despite having such god-awful writing with all the plot holes and inconsistencies.
I mean, sometimes gameplay and just craft can save a game even if the writing's dog shit.
Well, it's Minecraft story mode, so I don't know about the gameplay, because that was a what was with the company, the Telltale? That was a Telltale.
Yeah, Telltale.
As far as I'm aware, Telltale games never had gameplay.
I really thought that they went out of business, but
They did. I guess they must have like gone for the like form of bankruptcy that lets them basically reorganize afterwards. They definitely went bankrupt.
many assets were later acquired by LCG Entertainment, which provide the Telltale game name as part of a business. Yeah, they went out of business and sold.
Yeah. Why did the first two notes of the song were like, I'm a little bit psycho. What is this song? Oh, I was gonna say like the song's a banger, honestly. We love Chapel around here. The music video for the song is actually like wild. Like apparently the chaperone when she does music videos like reaches out to local drag queens and like gay bars. So it's like really cool to actually watch that. Yay, my 203 iridium kegs are ready made for wine production in Stardew Valley. I'm excited. I'm excited for Factorio 2.0 to release on the topic of iridium and like having way too much of a thing. I honestly, I might want to do like a Stardew Valley playthrough on stream just so I can actually experience all the content they added since I stopped playing.
That could be fun.
Definitely possibility there.
Are you gonna do it yourself, or are you gonna invite other people on?
I think it would probably make sense to do it as like a collab thing.
You get more done if you do a co-op.
Why?
Mm.
I mean, okay, that gets most of it. But just spam bucket fill a couple of times. and I could just clean it up.
I am
Or-
intentionally trying to avoid using the bucket tool and learn how to use other methods.
Well, because this is laying down flats, and I'm going to render on top of the flats. At least that's like the way I've managed to make it work well.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Because like this is definitely not what the final piece is going to look like. Give the fish slave a hug as he carries the first season. Fish slave? What? Oh, you're talking about the person who does the fishing. Okay, low-key, I like fishing in Stardew Valley. I do not mind it at all. I think it's actually quite fun. I know a lot of people are like, ew, the fishing in Stardew Valley, and I'm like, it's kind of just fun, you know?
Do people not like it?
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fishing is fun. It falls off in the end, but it lets you build a good money to start farming. Yeah.
I have finished drawing the fruits I wanted to draw, and now I don't know what to do next.
Argue my current skills at fall 10 year 1 is 20, 17, 13, 10, 11. I get most of my skills maxed out by the end of year 2. By the end of by fall year 2, I'm usually at 20, 20, 20, 20. The only thing I usually struggle to max out is foraging.
Stark, you might want to take a look at that. Look at what Cam posted and look at that again, real quick.
Like, you know, max is 10
Yeah,
in clips or what?
he's playing with mods.
Oh, okay. Oh, normal is 10. Okay, that explains it.
Yep.
Are you doing that min maxing grinding?
I really don't see the point of min maxing in Stardew, but I know that for some people that's where they get the fun. But I also know for some people you have a spreadsheet for Stardew, and that sounds exhausting.
A little bit. Okay. So I'm gonna take the advice of like starting with the base coats and then slowly working up. Like slowly working brighter.
Yes.
That was the advice I was kind of told.
Also, don't forget you can mess around with the opacity of the layer to give it more of the effect you want.
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna mess with my lining a little bit. Like basically, you know, because like if I hold up a moment. I'm basically using the lines as like guidelines to basically I'm using it to try and like figure out where I want things to be set. In terms of like lighter and darker. So like these lines are not necessarily going to be in the final product.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mod that lets you prestige.
Where's your light source?
Where's my what?
Light source.
Light source is going to be like here.
Okay. I would make a mark of it just so you remember.
Yeah.
I interrupted you from reading Camcol. Sorry.
I have a mod that lets you prestige this skill to get all the capstones, so you can only get level beyond 10 once you've redacted the skill and prestiged it 3 times to earn level 10 4 times. I just want to make my income more passive come Y2. I currently am processing 11k hosts for the summer. That's, you know, that's relatively normal, I think.
I just assume it's normal for mod production, but not normal for standard production.
It depends on what is this jargon?
Sorry, Stardew Valley.
Yeah. Okay. I think I want half of this face lit up. What is this? This is crewmate Galleon. This is the guy who did the "Stop Talking About Among Us" video that's been memed into oblivion. Oh my god.
Oh, when all else fails, draw the comfort character.
Yeah. I should probably draw my comfort character again. What is this part? This is the ethos statement. I forgot you can make custom brushes. To be fair, these are not brushes I made. These are brushes I purchased online. I used to be friends with someone who made a Go Hun brush, which is just the protag's face from Squid Game, or Go Hun, Gi-hun. I know. Uso has made like meme brushes where he just like writes a word and then turns it into a brush.
Sounds like fun.
And I was watching like an artist yesterday, just hang out in his chat, and it seems like one of the ways like there's a lot of, when it comes to digital painting, there's a lot of different techniques you need to do. Because like one thing he did was he just made like a 2D flat water texture and then like imported it and stretched it to fit a pool.
Huh.
It was like actually kind of smart.
I've seen people use brushes for like windows and stuff for like architecture, and it's been pretty cool. And the cat is snoring.
Cat. Certified cat moment.
Are you currently playing anything? Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, no, I just reacted to the... Apparently there's a lot of remixes of the Stop Talking About Among Us guy. Do we want to skip this? Yes, please. It's good. All right. What were we saying?
Is there anything you're currently playing off stream that you've been enjoying?
I picked back up because I grabbed the DLC, so I might play it on stream just so I can like write it off on my taxes. I've been playing a little bit of Power Wash Sim.
Cool. Which DLC?
I grabbed all the DLC, even though I don't necessarily I don't play Warhammer. I haven't. I'm not the world. I've actually never seen Back to the Future, but I grabbed that as well.
Wasn't there like a SpongeBob and a Lara Croft one too?
Yep, I did both of those on stream. Wait, can anyone skip? Anyone can skip. You just need to get a certain number of votes. Or I think it's like exclamation mark vote skip. Or did Starky skip? I skipped it.
Yeah, I picked up Risk of Rain 2 on the Steam sale, and I've been bashing my head against the wall on that one.
Fair enough.
It's fun. I'm having a great time.
No, it's a great game for sure. But it definitely is a little bit like there's a learning curve going on in that game.
Yeah, it's not like the worst I've played. It's just it definitely took a few rounds to be like, okay, what the fork is actually going on here? Oh right, I can actually curse on stream.
Yeah,
God.
I curse all the time on my stream.
Oh, I know. It's just more. It's been a week, and I'm real glad it's over.
Oh,
You know, for half-assing, that's not that bad. Although it definitely looks like a cock.
Risk of Rain 2 is peak. I like it. I don't necessarily know that I put it anywhere in my top 10 games.
I feel like it would be a lot of fun for co-op.
Co-op for that game is great.
I'm just kind of just feeling my way through the characters right now. I like the character with the railgun.
Who do you main? I like the Huntress because I don't want to think. I don't want to aim.
Bow and arrow one, right?
Yes. I'm not here to fucking aim. I'm here to kill things.
Although I had the hardest time playing the commando, the one with the orb head.
The starting one.
Yeah, the starting one. I don't know what it is. I just have a real hard time using them.
I'm an Artificer fan.
I'm assuming I unlock characters by just keep on playing.
Basically.
I'm just messing around on the medium of the 3 difficulties I have access to, and just kind of feeling my way through what I can do. It's a lot of fun. Definitely worth the on sale price I paid for it. That's for sure.
My mom apparently hates butter and mac and cheese. Wait,
how can you taste the butter in the?
I'm like, here's the thing. I'm assuming when you're saying that, you're talking about instant mac and cheese, which is a sin.
Stop it.
It's a sin.
It's not a sin. It's not a sin. Instant mac and cheese is so much easier than doing an actual mac and cheese.
Yeah, but like the flavor, the quality is completely incomparable.
You're literally comparing it to it like comparing actual ramen to instant ramen.
Are you referring to Kraft mac and cheese?
That's what Starky's referring to, yes.
You're not wrong.
Trust me, I definitely I can't eat out of the box mac and cheese anymore because my wife destroyed my ability to have it. But I will still fight for it because that's how I got through college. Wait, what?
No, like my mom actively hates the idea of using a roux in proper mac and cheese because the butter. What? I'm gonna regret saying this. What does your mom use as the base of her mac and cheese sauce then? And if you tell me that she's just melting the fucking cheese on top of the noodles, I will be severely disappointed.
I mean, if you want to make your buttered noodles a bit more flavorful, just put a Kraft single on top of it, and that's easy.
I hate it here.
Okay, you say that. It's real easy mac and cheese.
You got that right, Starky? Fuck. What?
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
Just plain cheese. Cheese doesn't even melt that well. You're turning it like mac and cheese is supposed to be basically like a fucking emulsion of like solids and liquids. What you're at that point you're just making a pure fucking like solid. Like there's no textural difference between the fucking macaroni and the cheese. I just took half the cheese.
I'm sorry, Kasai. That sounds like a lot.
Because like the part of me that was hoping for joy and life and goodness in the white community was like, does she prefer to use like an olive oil base for her roux, which is weird, but like still theoretically doable. No. Food crimes against your mother, Kasai.
Starkey, I thought of a real dumb idea if you ever need a stupid little drawing prompt idea in the style of an emote.
What?
I sent it to you. It is stressed out Rowlet face just staring down.
Oh my god, wait, that's actually a really good idea for an emote.
Don't you have to do it as an emote, just as a practice?
Well, low key, I would want this as an emote. Where is Silent Spot? That's my go-to. I need shit. This but Starky as an emote would be great. I do the same thing for my cheese pasta. I'm incapable of making a proper sauce, probably due to perpetual kitchen dubiosity. Just at that point, here's the thing.
Can you make a bechamel sauce and just go from there?
Yeah, it's just make a bechamel, or like if you really do struggle that much in the kitchen, just get like cheese sauce pre-made. I blame my mother. Some of her preferences hurt me. I know it's like the meme that like, you know, if you can't make it yourself, store-bought's fine. Also, it's okay for you to spit on your grandmother's grave, but like it is actually okay for you to use store-bought pre-made aspects.
Oh, no. Don't spit on your grandmother's grave. If you need to, plant roses so they can't rise again.
Ah, yes, because roses prevent vampires from rising.
Undead, yes.
Oh, is it a general undead thing? I guess
it's complicated.
I guess vampires technically was early on just used as a like catch-all term for undeath. Just make a bechamel sauce. It's literally just butter, flour, and cream. It's literally just those three things.
To be fair, cooking is hard.
Cooking is hard. I think baking's harder though.
Baking is cooking still.
Baking is cooking, but you're not allowed to fuck it up in the ways that you can with cooking and still recover it. Why does this video continue? Yep.
No, Cam Cool, you don't.
I need to come up with more cooking ideas so I learn more. It's like you're trying to kill
learn
Draco.
How to make a bechamel sauce. That is everyone's homework for the week.
Yeah.
Pick up a bechamel sauce and learn how to make.
Because, like, here's the thing. I made a bechamel for the first time for, like, when I made croque madames, and it's literally one of the easiest things you can do in cooking. It's just threatening because it has a French word in it, and we all know how to feel about the French.
Also, apparently making Alfredo sauce isn't that difficult.
No, Alfredo sauce is literally just a bechamel with Parmesan. The heck is a bechamel sauce? Bechamel is a combination of a roux, which is butter and flour, and then you add cream to it. If you add cheese to a bechamel, you end up with a mornay. Assuming I A, keep flour in the kitchen, B, have a reasonable way to keep flour in the kitchen, C, can manage to not get too distracted and fuck up the timing, D, I'm not too depressed to clean an entire fucking pot afterwards. Okay, here. Welcome on, Mario. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. I'm currently yelling at my chat about bechamel sauce. Welcome on, though. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Thank you for hanging out.
You shouldn't yell at your chat about bechamel sauce, Starky, just because you can cook.
It's not even a cooking thing.
It is a cooking thing. You can't walk away from the pot.
Like, I guess, but also it takes like 5 minutes. And you're stirring the whole time. Like, it's almost impossible to get bored or distracted. Welcome on, Oceana. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
I understand where you're coming from.
I will stack up ketchup on creme brulee.
Stick with.
I'll stick with ketchup on creme brulee. Soyville, you are allowed to take whatever actions you deem necessary in regards to Cam Cool's most recent text message.
Hey, that's not even the worst of it, let's be honest.
What's worse than that? Is the caramel onion worse?
I still think soda in cereal. I still think soda in cereal
bacon
is worse.
Well, that's because that's what that one actually happened. Welcome on, Bacon Magician. Thank you for the 10 gay biddies, you sweet bean. Tasty bacon burb snack. It does sound good, honestly. I know. I'm just saying there's a lot more effective obstacles from my position than that, and that's the current reality, even if it's horrifying to the people competent in life. Here's the thing. I'm not fucking competent in life. The fucking watching people's, like, because, like, Vex, Popmut, and Luca did a stream recently where they looked at people's, like, living situations. And I looked at that and I'm like, wow, I'm fucked because, like, my living situation does not look anything like what other people have going on. But also, like, I'm doing other things with my life, like streaming, instead of cleaning my place.
Also, that kind of cooking you can always go back to when you're feeling more comfortable with. I do not think that I can cook, yet I have somehow successfully been able to make chocolate pie multiple times. I am convinced that one of the big things with cooking, it's confidence and what you have access to.
Basically. Favorite anime Starky? Mob Psycho 100.
I was gonna joke and say, "Please, teacher."
What the fuck is please teacher? Do I want to know? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Do you want to know, Starky?
I think the smart answer is no. The part of me that is deeply curious says yes. Onagai teacher.
Yes, that's the one I'm referring to.
If you can stop yourself from saying this is good enough, you can bake well. Here's the thing. I'm okay.
You're currently describing art, that's for sure.
I can bake savory things just fine. When I have to try and bake something sweet though, it's like everything that could go wrong does. Starky, what do you do? What do you mean by bake savory? Well, like if I'm baking bread or like I'm baking like I'm baking the dough for like a steamed bun or whatever. I can do that fine. Like that always turns out pretty well. I made vegan curry or like curry vegetable calzones, and those turned out really well. But if I try to make like chocolate chip cookies, something goes horribly fucking wrong. And that's how we ended up with cookie lasagna, which still tasted good, but was definitely a bizarre experience. Darky pastry is a science. You can't just wing it the same way. Well, the thing is, I follow the instructions. I just am dumb sometimes.
Apparently, you're bad at following instructions.
I'm good at following instructions. I feel like when it comes to baking, like I follow the instructions too closely. If that makes sense.
Oh, one of the things with baking is you have to adjust oven time based on the strength of your oven.
Yeah. Baking is a science. There are rules. Cooking is an art where you get a bit more freedom. Yeah. Exactly.
You're currently reminding me I need to see if they actually released Blu-ray for Mob Psycho 3 yet or not.
Crab decks are more popular than wolf decks. I don't know how to feel about that. That's really fucking funny, though. MTG, yep. Ditherian, does Merle know that you're shrimping? More scarecrow decks than crab decks? That also makes sense.
Yes, but let's be honest, they're not scarecrow decks, they're changeling decks.
Yeah.
Shit, did it actually come out? Okay, so the third one did come out. Fuck, I'll have to pick that one up then. Cat.
There's a little blending that's going to need to happen, but I think I'm actually kind of figuring out how lighting works.
Hey.
Of course, wolves don't get enough love. Crabs being blue means they got too much support by existing. Are we really doing? Is it the Storm Crow argument all over again? Are we Storm Crowing up in here?
I mean, probably, let's be honest.
EDH Rec has a bridge club page and my secrets got out. Also, holy shit, my dude. Why scan the Borb? Why do it? I don't want to be scanned. I don't want to. Oh god.
Why if you didn't want to be scanned, you shouldn't have made an emote.
Why the
Sorry,
fuck?
Redeem.
Look at. Why do I look like Homer Simpson?
I want to screen cap that and make you an emote. Make that an emote now.
Please do. Feel free to, honestly.
Already gone.
Oops. Name of the stretch after that monstrosity, I need to stretch my entire existence.
Reminder to save.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of progress, so. What happens if I... Actually, that kind of reads properly. Am I learning how to do fucking art?
Yeah. Want to number one way to learn how to do art? You keep doing it.
Cam, how fucking dare you time loop me? In the moment where I'm realizing I might be doing an art. Wow. Enjoy your one iteration time loop, you fool!
Oh my god. This is the shortest time loop I've seen.
No, the shortest we've had are zeros. Zero time loops.
Can
zero.
Just not loop?
Yep, it can just immediately exit and enter the time loop. Am I learning how to art Coconut Ball? Zero time delay. Play that game. I promise you will have regrets.
Oh, Zero Time Dilemma.
I drank my second cup of water in the day like an hour ago. What is Zero Time Dilemma?
I remember clearly it's from the Danganronpa people.
Oh. Okay, is that the thing that they announced somewhat recently? Where it's like
older.
Oh, it's older? Okay.
Nope, sorry, my bad. It might be. It's the Zero Escape series. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors.
Oh, I need to play it on stream at some point. At some point, I might invite Merle and Chai for that. Because I know Merle loves that game too. This might require a little bit of blending, but
yeah, they worked. I believe the guy behind this worked on Danganronpa. Were at least assisted with Danganronpa, and then made what was it AI the Somnium Files?
Ah. Yeah, now I noticed something furries and targets. There could be trauma. Fortunately, there's no Mob Psycho 100 Buddy Holly mashup. Thank God.
I mean, that's just an invitation to make one.
No. Cease that. Stop that talking.
Okay.
No, but you're allowed to keep talking. Phoenix? Phoenix? Phoenix! He's dead.
Sorry, what? I was getting water.
Don't mind me. I'm just being a goober. A goobird.
It is Friday. I mean, you are a goobird.
How's this looking?
Only you can judge.
I'm a fucking terrible judge of my own art. I mean, I think with a little bit of blending. Like, and I need to avoid over blending. I know that is a thing I historically have struggled with. Just come in here, basically run along all the lines. They're like,
Are they going to be sleeping in front of like a campfire or like a glowy mushroom?
my thinking was, basically like it's like an early morning. They're sleeping in, like sunlight is like coming through the canopy.
Okay, cool. That should be pretty fun.
That actually doesn't look that bad. There's certain things about this I can improve on, but
Yeah, but you generally want to go for like 70% so that you don't
burn out.
work on the same piece. Well, you don't work on the same piece forever.
Yeah. I think if I just like fill out this space a little bit. Then just blend the remaining stuff. There we go. We're getting there. And then I think I can sneak in just a little bit of white, like just a little bit. I think it looks good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. I don't want to go too much darker than this, because like otherwise it is going to be somewhat hard to. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly,
if I remove the line work, I actually get to kind of see how much of like because at this point it actually becomes clear what this drawing is. Like I think the fact that I'm able to remove the line work and it reads relatively well is a sign that I've done something right.
Yeah.
Because like you can see the
I would
snoot.
I'd probably do a little bit of shadow to give a little bit of definition behind, unless you want to unless you want to intentionally make it more blobbish, which is not a bad thing to be clear. Just
I'm
one of those pieces of what you want to do with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably add a little bit of like because I think I will go darker. It's just how much darker do I want to go is becomes the question.
Yeah.
I'm doing a heckin' color theory.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of tempted to ask my wife to teach me how to make a bechamel sauce this week, just so I could put my money where my mouth is.
It literally is like 5 or 10 minutes. Add a little cheese and it becomes a Mornay, and you can put it on sandwiches.
This cooking is terrifying, but I am trying to learn.
It's not that it's a lot better when you acknowledge that you're allowed to make mistakes, and that even food that is a mistake can be edible and good. Even so, you're just speaking in tongues now. Stir fries are great and easy.
I believe you mean stir fry.
stir freeze.
Are you really gonna make fun of his spelling, Starky?
Yes, because it's really funny.
We've broken Starky.
It's a Starky being all meaningless.
Starky's a bully.
I love you, Cam. It's called a stir fry because you. I need a moment.
Where the rats?
Join chat in chaotic cooking.
And is this
All
the first
rules are
time that
optional.
Starky is
If it's
legitimately
food,
just
it's food.
broke on stream
Embrace
and had to step
cooking
away
and
like
let the
this?
individual embrace
It's
you.
definitely not the first time I've broken on stream. That award definitely goes to Fire Emblem Engage. Where
No, I know the Fire Emblem Engage, you just quit.
yeah, I did just kind of give
I'm
up.
aware of that story.
Well, the
Can know because I could tell them, but
why would tell them what? I
tell them
was
how much you just.
I'm just a little guy.
I have to be nice to you because it's your birthday.
No. Last time I tried to make that joke, chat actually like threatened me with birthday gifts, and I'm like, no, stop, cease your assault.
Would you really count birthday gifts as assault, though?
Yes, when you're a streamer, absolutely.
I thought that was just part of the streaming contract.
Kind of, but also. Okay. We did gifts last year. I know what your birthday is, Starky. Wait, did I? Happy birthday, Starky. Honestly, though, like, I didn't really celebrate my birthday on stream because I was going through some heavy shit at the time. So, like, I was like, I don't want to bring heavy shit to stream, you know?
You should celebrate your birthday on a day when it's not your birthday.
I'll probably celebrate this year. Find some way to do it. I don't know. I don't really.
I mean, you could always just celebrate your stream birthday.
I suppose that's fair. Just have that more or less be what I actually do to celebrate.
Starkey, I made a mistake.
Sometimes I think to not bully a streamer, but then the perfect setup is there. Fun fact: one of the first cakes I seriously tried to help my mom to bake was so concentrated on chocolate it became known among friends as the toilet killer cake. Learning to cook / bake is a process. Yeah. Wait, does chocolate have like a
laxative?
Yeah, does chocolate have a laxative-esque effect? I did not realize that.
Depending on how you make it, it has a lot of dairy.
Ah, that makes sense. The sugar in the richness can. Just know everyone it's not too far away.
Well, remember, you know how everybody always jokes about what is it? The gummy bears?
Yes. I fucking love those reviews.
Still imagine it's similar to that.
The gummy bear reviews are some of my favorite content on the internet. My mom was a bit irritated when I asked her to clean this slicer tool I brought over, only for the reason I asked me to slice my palm a tad like butter.
I mean, fair. Cat is expressing frustration by knocking things off my desk.
Hi, Haley. Hi, Cat Haley.
She's asleep. This one's Ray.
Ray is actually being the gremlin this time?
Yep, Haley's asleep.
Those auto dicer / fry slicers are dangerous. I feel safer cutting a sweet potato with a knife. The only time I've ever cut myself with a knife was with a sweet potato because the knife wasn't sharp enough to cut through the sweet potato in one.
That's not dangerous.
Oh yeah, that's why dull knives are so much more dangerous than sharp knives.
Trust me, I'm aware.
I did get one of those like rolling knife sharpeners from TikTok, so I had to give that a try.
rolling knife sharpener?
Yeah, so like the idea is that you hold the knife somewhat upright, and then there's basically a roller that has like sharpening, like basically like not sandpaper, but like the basic idea, like an abrasive that's supposed to like file down your knife to a sharp point.
Okay.
I cut myself in the back of a knife trying to get it out of the sweet potato. Oh my god. Sweet potatoes are like the fucking final boss of knives though. Straight up use a whetstone. I think the whetstone is kind of the way to go, honestly.
But they have like knife blocks and stuff that you can like literally just sharpen the knife as you put it in.
Yes, but those use like the clamp style of knife sharpening tool, like knife sharpening, which isn't necessarily like the best.
Okay.
Also, your knife does not need to be insanely sharp to do its job. All those crazy knife TikTokers are both doing it wrong and lying. Yeah. Yeah.
You should still keep your knife sharp.
Oh, for sure.
It doesn't have to be weapons grade.
Okay, a little blending, and I think this would actually would is going to work out right. It actually looks okay. Oh my god, it actually looks pretty good. Reminder: a pull-through sharpener is objectively worse than using your toilet. Once you're sharp, you should maintain your knives. It doesn't need to take out the four sharpening tools to sharpen it sharp. Welcome on, Ambrose. That obviously being a shout out for Ambrose. We're doing it. We're doing a heckin' art. We're doing heckin' art. We're doing a heckin'. Yeah, I think blend this a little bit. There's the gua art. Ambrose, you should get back into doing art. Honks at the art. Join me in the world of art, where you develop self-loathing. Well, okay, a special type of self-loathing. Starky, have you not been keeping your kitchen knives sharp? I'm sharpening my kitchen knives this weekend because I actually have a weekend to rest and relax and actually do proper cooking. So yes, I will be sharpening them soon. Also, I did get a tool recently to help sharpen them, so. I have a small stronk when typing just was meaning a simple sharpener is fine for most knives. Glares at you. Listen. I'm fine. I've been doing good.
He was in fact not doing good.
Please tell me it's not a pull through. It's not a pull through sharpener. It's one of those like rolling sharpeners from TikTok that like don't use the pull through methodology. Like it basically runs like a whetstone alongside the knife is what it's more or less doing. I've seen that one. I can accept this method of sharpening as long as you don't go for months between sharpening. I promise nothing. And I will deliver less. I only sharpen my knives by singing the key of B major. Music theory joke.
I don't get it, Starky. Can you explain it to me?
When written on a piece of sheet music, when you're indicating the note at the beginning of the staff, B major has the most sharps of any key. Don't make me come down there and sharpen all your knives. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oops, wrong brush.
What does this button do? Please, please, do not push the button. You have no idea of what it...
Hey,
What?
you want to see something cool?
No, don't. Not the Coke. Sorry, Real. You're gonna have to deal with that Coke. It doesn't have the most, but it has the most out of the keys that don't also have a sharp in the name and therefore ruin the joke timing. That's fair. Can I borrow your dishwasher? Ambrose, do not trust them with your dishwasher. They will cook eggs in your dishwasher. I think I'm gonna skip this.
Like a good thing.
Because this is a me. Skips. Hey, I'm gonna make cheesecake. We would only do that to Starky's. I hate it here. Yeah, fair skip. Gotta draw the point at some point.
How about you let Chad have fun, Starky?
They know what they did.
You loving and supporting?
Yeah. That's not allowed here.
How dare.
It's allowed here, but only to other people. Does anything you cook in the dishwasher automatically count as a form of hot dish? I feel like anything you cook counts as a form of hot dish, but maybe that's just me.
There are things you cook that don't involve heat.
I'm trying to think of like anything. I'm trying to think of anything that's the case. Honestly, be more specific.
Salad.
Okay, I guess well, to be fair, the good salads usually have like one or two baked components, so you need heat for that.
Charcuterie boards.
Charcuterie boards. The meat needs to be cooked before it can be cured. Also, the process of making cheese involves heating it up.
Okay, smart guy.
You need to have the heat to do the cook.
What about ice soup?
That's not a dish.
Yes, that's because I cannot pronounce the word.
What happens if I just like...
Reminder to save.
Yeah. I might need to run over these lines a little bit with... I can probably do that at the end, right?
Probably.
Just like at the end, just do like a quick, like over the lines. Yeah, it'll be fine. Wow, rendering light takes a fucking huge pain in the ass. I've never heard anyone pronounce charcuterie as chartreuse before. I mean, it's a fun mental image. Imagine a charcuterie board, but everything is colored chartreuse. Everything. What could even go in a chartreuse? I mean, there's actual chartreuse, the drink. I suppose that's fair. Rich, welcome on. Thank you for the subscription for 15 months. Enjoying every emoji, sweet bean.
Did this actually go through with the digital world crashing?
Yes. It seems to specifically have targeted the things that, like, aren't vital for, basic functioning. Everything that's vital for, like, a functioning society. I'm on the wrong layer. Fuck me. Take a shot. Oh, I didn't know there was also a separate French cooked dish called chartreuse too. Over the save.
Well. We're all learning this evening.
I've just got done making the best pork clothes I've ever cooked. I'm happy. Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. Having Haven Geist done. Hasai. What is that supposed to mean? Help. I think my mods are having strokes.
Starky realizing that we've been dead all along.
God, if fucking only. Jokes about being dead all along, like stories about like horror movies are gonna be fucked when, like, when Gen Alpha come around. Movies are gonna need to go so fucking extra hard, because like we're all living through basically an apocalypse. It's like, what do you do to one up everything that's happening around us?
I'm sure people will still try to make zombie movies, even though that's quite a task these days.
To be fair, zombies, like, the zombie craze has fully passed, so I think we would be, it's open for more zombies, potentially.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about after COVID. Oh,
you make a very
thing to see.
You make a very compelling point. The They Were Dead All Along is boring and deletes any stakes. The ones where you have to live with the results are much more scary.
I've decided that one of my sketches is attempting to turn the Rowlet into a Starky.
Careful, I will make it an emote.
Oh, I'm not going to give you a high enough quality file for you.
It's not going to stop me. The Sakabambaspis is literally like a fucking 172 by 480 PNG. But I rounded off the edge to make it transparent. I love the Sakabambaspis though. It's so fucking stupid. The funny thing is, like, the difference between front-facing and side-facing Sakabambaspis, like, you know how birds look dumb
What does this
when they're, like,
button do?
front-facing, but they look so majestic from the side?
Do not push the button. You have no
With
idea what it-
Sakabambaspis, it's the opposite. Front-facing Sakabambaspis are fucking horrifying. But when you look at him from the side, it's like, this, look at this dumb fish. It doesn't have a jaw. Is that sushi? Think about how horrifying it would be if you saw yourself trying to break down your door and the window you passed by just as an eyeball plastered as it has found you and it looks like a nightmare Flowey from Undertale. My brain just creates random horror story hooks. Is that sushi? It could. I don't think it's sushi. It was just watermelons. Like there was nothing else besides the watermelons on the bus for it to qualify as sushi. Factorio sushi, exactly. Listen, when the new DLC for Factorio comes out, it will come back with a vengeance. I like the more harsh cutoff.
Here you go, Starky.
That's adorable. That's great. Just panic.
Yeah, it's the natural state of your stream.
Honestly, though, you're not wrong. If you're not going to finish this, am I allowed to use this as a base?
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. I was just doing a quick sketch. Honestly, I think you could probably do something better.
Okay.
Just use the base image.
That's fair. When the sushi is Factorio, Starky will vengeance the stream with going to when the Buddy Holly is conveyor belt.
I'll be honest, I would love to watch you get stuck playing something like Overcooked with people.
That does sound like a lot of fun, actually. I would be down to do an Overcooked collab, honestly. Kasai, should we call someone? Kasai, do you need hops at all?
Oh, I know how this works. You got to look at every capital letter and see if it spells out a secret message.
Or read it in reverse. That's my default reaction whenever I see something that doesn't make any fucking sense, is to read it in reverse.
Belt conveyor is Holly Buddy. The when to going is stream. The vengeance will Starky. Factorio is sushi. The what?
Nope, never mind. The stroke came back even stronger. I love We Are. As long as a jam.
I really do think your colors are turning out really well, though. The lights and
Yeah.
shadows look real nice.
Millie, I'm not necessarily
You do a lot-
super in love with my brush style, but I think that comes down to just needing to tinker with brush settings. And that's the thing I should probably do with Galvin. Because like I should probably try to, because I do want to hang out with more with Galvin and have him on stream more.
Oh yeah, kick me off whenever. Just put me back in my closet, and I will just go back.
Okay,
To sleep.
this is actually kind of cute.
Yeah. No, seriously, it looks great. You should be real proud.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, this is making me realize how much fucking time goes into a proper rendering. Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
there's a reason why. There's a reason why there's a price difference between flats and.
Don't worry, I'm practicing my strokies. Kind of cute, heckin' cute. Listen, I'm not gonna toot my own horn when it comes to art. I still have a long way to go. I'm just happy with how much progress I'm making.
That's why you let everyone else toot your horn for you.
I mean, they have to have consent to toot my horn.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bye.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Starky, how do we have consent then? No. That would be a chat crime.
But Starkey, I thought this was a time for bird crimes.
Against other people, not against me.
You're committing crimes against art.
Consent. Consent. But with the apostrophe T. When
Oh my
chat
gosh.
when chat toots with the respect toward consensually with the doot. Here we are listening to One Piece on stream while Starky draws stuff. Can we talk about how AI is bad about... How about S? Okay, what is it? Help me... What is it? It says help me. I'm assuming... Okay, so... Kasai... Kasai has my hat. Help me, Kasai. Kasai, give him his cat back. That took me so fucking long. And you know what? This music is a great representation of my brain trying desperately to fucking decode that message. That wasn't that hard to decode.
Alrighty, folks, if you have any songs you want to make sure get played on stream, you probably should enter them in now. Looks like our queue is about 20 minutes long.
It is 20 minutes long, and we have 37 minutes left. So you have about 17 minutes worth of songs left to be added to the queue. So keep taking as long relatively to try to figure out the capital letters as it would inevitably take me fumbling around trying to wrangle kitchenware after making an actual sauce.
I believe in you, Death.
We believe in you.
We know that Starkey is full of lies.
What are you talking about? I'm just a little guy.
You are objectively not a little guy.
I want to be a little guy.
You say that, but you make your persona almost as tall as you.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that.
Which I mean, you are small in the whole greater First Soda scale, where, genitals are the size of people's arms, and
The furry power creep.
normal body is chiseled.
Like you'll find a bear who will make him his little guy. If you're built like a... Oh, what's up, Chris?
I had my homemade queso and that stuff literally knocked me out for a 2.5 hour nap. I only woke up cause Dad.
I only woke up because Dad. I was expecting there to be more, but also welcome on to Lobstock. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
We are doing art stuff.
Yeah, we are vibing and doing a heckin' art. I'm learning how rendering works. Melatonin, now I'll have queso, bro. Anytime I make my queso for lunch or dinner, I sleep for hours upon hours. We were talking about a thing. And then Chris said that, and I've lost all concepts of reality.
Not too hard, though.
Yeah, the lines, like, basically add nothing anymore to this specific...
What does this button do?
Why don't you add enough light in
Please,
shadow?
please, do not push the button. You
Chad
have
having
no
a strong.
idea what it-
Me when I have strong. Oh, we got a wholesome button press. Thank you, Soro, for the cat smooches.
Honestly, for me, I wouldn't say queso knocks me out, but anything with potato usually knocks me out.
Yeah,
Back when I worked at McAllister's Deli, I would get baked potatoes for lunch, and it would always be the worst decision of my life because then I'd spend the rest of the shift half asleep. Because I was like, starch. Oh no.
Oh no. Starch dies, passes away.
I did that, the store would catch on fire.
With us mods, Starky's brain is liquid all the time. StarkyMorph. I think, yeah, anything for me that's like a really high amount of carbohydrates tends to knock me out pretty hard.
Where does Starky fall on the food pyramid? Are you full of carbs? Are you full of sugars?
Starky canonically smells like blueberries, coffee, and solder. Take that as you will. We mods aren't trapped in Starky's basement. Starky's stuck with us squatting here. It's basically.
So if you're squatting in your own basement, does that mean the mods own your house?
No, the mods are squatting in my basement. I'm squatting in Freddy's mod basement, so they're sub mod squatting. Why is food knocking you out? Is it laced? It's like, well, there's certain food that just like your body processes in a way that like makes you eepy. Not making me imagine stuffing you into my mouth. There, check it off your bingo card. We got Vor in a furry stream. The Stark is squatting in his own house. What? Smells like blueberries and whatnot. What Omegaverse bullshit is that? Fucking goddamn it! I feel like because maybe it was just when I joined the fandom, but there was a ton of people like, yeah, what does your soda smell like? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make that decision, but like, we can leave at any time. Starky has tried to shoo me away with a broom before. They're like the chipmunk that lives underneath my like, you know the chipmunk that lives under like my porch. They're like that.
Yes. Super adorable. I'm not hearing a no.
Listen, I joined a game jam and immediately spotted the furry by the profile picture with the furry Discord effect of boring his actual PFP. Oh my god. Yeah, to be fair, furries are easy to spot each other. I love the image out there that's like two pilots getting ready for takeoff, and one of them is like they're using the pilot like chat feature, and one of them's like DURP, ooh woo, and the other person's like, yes, my kind. I am the owl that lives in your ceiling that you're not 100% sure actually lives in the roof. We also keep track of the time. Okay, we got like 11 more minutes worth of time left in the. If you want to put songs in the queue, there is about 11 more minutes.
I'd probably say close the queue.
Oh, what?
Because you're gonna forget.
You're not wrong. It'll be fine. I won't forget.
Okay, chat.
It never happens.
Place your bets. Place your bets now. Will Starky remember to shut the queue off?
It never happens. I forget to open the queue. I never forget to close the queue. Stop! No, not Pee-Pee's theme. God damn it!
Is that safe for stream?
It's safe for stream. It's just incredibly bizarre, which means I probably have to skip it. No Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee not allowed. I do not want to know about Pee-Pee's extremely bizarre lore.
I didn't realize Starky was straight, chat.
Listen. What? Why is the rest of my queue fucked? All I want for Christmas, but a car crashed into the studio. Pee-Pee's theme. Radioactive, but he had enough of the band. Yeah, no, the rest of the queue is fucking haunted. I'm skipping. I'm skipping Pee-Pee's theme.
You didn't take it.
That was getting skipped. My song was normal. We got some normal songs going on here still. Also, like the joy of watercoloring is like I don't need to actually be like 100% thorough and like filling in all of my lines because like that's just part of the process. It's like there's a little bit of color blending going on as long as it's not like super. Yeah, as long as I'm like filling in all of the spots.
Point is that you're having fun.
Yeah. Did they even exist in the first place? Or for the other members of Imagine Dragons? Someone imagine me. Welcome on, Shadraw. Glad to have you, being. Go shout out for Shadraw. I'm doing a heckin' art. And it's actually going, like, quite well. This is, like, this is my first attempt at lineless, and it's actually going super duper well. I did art yesterday for the first time in a long time. It was a rough lull. Art's hard, man, so good job. I'm just glad to be like, you know, I'm glad that this is turning out somewhat like what I was hoping it would. Because like I'm trying my hand for the first time at a lineless style. I'm like, I think I can make it work, and it turns out I kind of can. Admittedly, some amount of like my interstitial lines need to be kind of like worked on, but like that's gonna be like that's part of the cleanup. I feel like mostly I use these lines as like guidelines for where things are supposed to be placed, and like where I need to like think about where the shadows interact. I honestly respect Starky going on a skip fest. Okay, we have about 6 minutes worth of song. If you want to put a song into the queue. The queue is currently 20 minutes long, and we have 26 minutes left of stream. The burp can only take so much. Also, just like, you know, I want, as much as I enjoy the chaos, I also do kind of like just vibing and making this place comfy for people who want to come hang out, but like don't necessarily like who want to lurk, you know?
Starky aims for those chill vibes that you seek out of lo-fi, but you would prefer someone doing a little bit of chatting.
Yeah. I respect the streamer's ability to skip. It's like, I like the giving you guys the option to fuck with me, just maybe not in a way that is annoying to the rest of... Like, I would rather have you guys annoy me than annoy the rest of chat. Like, that's the ideal. Just give you guys tools to fuck with me and annoy me, which is why the time loop exists. Although I suppose if I might want to... It might benefit from making it quieter for y'all. I think it's only fair the button's there for a goddamn reason. Yeah.
I still think the gua should be 5 instead of 50, but I understand why.
I feel like if the guas were 5, we would never have a non-gua moment on stream ever again. Because it is no cooldown, and each gua is like a solid 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It was just
You think we have the attention? You think we have the attention span to?
Do you like this?
We have the attention span to do guas for that long?
Well, no more.
Can we make it so we get paid channel points per gua?
I don't know what that means.
I mean, I think the idea is like by guaing you get more channel points.
Oh.
Is what they're trying to get at. Actually, the queue is almost exactly as long as the rest of stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the queue here. Is he hacking cuties? Welcome on Ether. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We are
legitimately surprised you remembered.
Vibing. Listen, I was watching it like a hawk. That's the only reason that I was able to remember to close the queue.
Also, remind me next time you're over to give you my tablet so you can catch up on One Piece, because we're at a good point for you to binge.
Oh, that's a good point. I need to catch up. I'm pretty sure last I read was the robot falling into a pile of artificial fruit, devil fruit.
Got plenty of time.
So
you got plenty of stuff to catch up.
Yeah, I did get moderate spoils because there's this channel called the Grand Line Reviews on YouTube, who talks about a lot of One Piece stuff, but also keeps putting fucking spoilers in his thumbnails. So I already know that there's a deeply pivotal moment involving Bonnie.
Oh, that one. It's not that big of a deal, though.
Last I read was... oh,
good.
Casa, do you mean Whole Cake? Yeah.
Whole Cake Island.
Whole Cake Island, I think, is one of my favorite arcs.
It's a good arc. I really like it. I don't know. I'm a sucker for Big Mom's just whole like fairy tale gone wrong aesthetic.
It is kind of it is a fun aesthetic. Hot take, Chopper's my favorites. I don't think that's a hot take. I think a hot take would be like saying that like...
Okay, how about this? What is your least favorite Straw Hat? That would be an easier hot take.
Yeah. Usopp. I think it's Usopp for me.
Really?
Usopp when done right is really fun. One of my favorite moments is in Thriller Bark, where like he's the only person who can take on the girl with the ghost to make you depressed because he's always negative. That reveal had me on the fucking floor. But like a lot of the times Usopp just kind of sucks all of the attention out of the he sucks all of the like scene focus on himself, I feel like.
Mine's Zoro.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like, but the problem is it's not like I think he's a bad character. I just think the others have a lot more going on, and I know half the joke is that Zoro is the straight man out of all of them.
Yeah.
Because if I remember correctly, Oda designed Zoro to be like the shonen protagonist to counteract Luffy's.
Yeah.
Unfunniness.
Luffy is the protagonist of One Piece. Zoro would be the protagonist of any other shonen manga.
But yeah, I don't think because Zoro doesn't really like. There's some fun gags with Zoro, but compared to everyone else, I don't think there's enough meat there for me.
I feel like we have the same opinions. Not me personally, as it feels like she has less and less of a personality as the show goes on. I can kind of see that. She does somewhat flatten as the show goes on because her main motivation in the very beginning is resolved, and now she's just kind of here to explore.
I look at Nami the same way I look at Robin. They've already gone through some of the most traumatic bullshit in their lives. And now they're essentially in their retirement where they just get to do whatever they want.
One of my favorite moments in Thriller Bark was when they tried doing a whole human mech thing and Robin refused. Robin literally said, "I would rather die than be involved in this human mech." One of the best moments, honestly. The pirate docking 6 scene. I also feel like I feel like Frankie's also like low on my power rankings of like characters that I like, you know. Like he's low on my Straw Hat rankings.
The problem is Frankie and Brooke are in that category where you kind of forget about them, but when Oda decides to go for it, they're just dumb and they're fun.
Yeah.
The Senor Pink Frankie fight is one of the dumbest things
I fucking forgot about that. Where they're just suplexing each other back and forth for hours.
Yes.
Robin is a fun Straw Hat. Robin's, I think, my favorite Straw Hat.
I would probably put Chopper lower than Frankie and Brooke.
I definitely... my top 3 are definitely Robin, Chopper, and Brooke. If Oda did one thing, I think Brooke would easily be my favorite. If Oda moved the joke away from asking every woman he meets if he can see her panties to asking every woman he meets or every random person he meets if he can borrow money, that would get rid of Brooke's, like, the one problem I have with Brooke's character. Welcome on, Darius. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. We're doing a heckin' art. I've not saved in a little bit, so Brooke needs more. Yeah, Brooke also just needs more screen time.
Well, they all need more screen time, but we're unfortunately in the part of the plot where no one gets more screen time.
Yeah. The plot gets screen time. You know what? You know what Straw Hat really needs more screen time? Vivi.
I mean, I can't say anything because spoilers.
Okay, excellent.
But I'll at least say that the narrative hasn't forgotten about Vivi.
It is fucking better if not, because like she's literally showed up just recently. There you go. Brooke is Brock, but more forward. Also, we shout out for Darius. Let's go give a shout out for the Snap. Go give the Snap a follow. Very, very wonderful bean. But yeah. We're currently doing the Water 7 run back, so.
What?
Because it's Rob Lucci versus last I watched it was Lucci versus.
I mean, there's a lot of this arc that you're not entirely wrong with the Water 7 Redux, because yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. A lot of plot points from Water 7 come up again, and it's great. Which I'm not complaining. Water 7 and Nina's Lobby is my favorite One Piece.
I think I think like almost every arc after the time skip. I guess after Fishman Island is like a certified banger from me. They're like all amazing. The 11th Straw Hat also doesn't get that much screen time now, does he? Oh, Jinbei. To be fair, Jinbei only properly joined the crew at the end of fucking Wano.
Yeah, but Jinbei's the best, so it doesn't matter.
I do like the subtle bullshit going on between Jinbei and Sanji. Because Jinbei's a very fatherly figure and Sanji has daddy issues.
Yeah, it's fun that after all these arcs, we finally have a second adult in the group.
After Robin.
Yes.
Hey, well, to be fair, Brook is an adult. Brook is just like an adult. He's the drunk uncle.
Brook is an adult.
Brook is certifiable drunk uncle material. Hot take: the giraffe bite was peak.
Usopp acts older than Brook does.
You're not wrong there, actually. Sylvan! Welcome on in, Raiders. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Treehouse Gang Inbound. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. For those who do not know, I'm StarkyMorph. Big Gay Chaos Cray Internet. Variety stream live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m. EST. Mostly 6 to 9 p.m. EST Thursday, Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. EST Monday, Tuesday. I started an hour late today because of a 4-hour meeting at work. So, you know how it be. But, yeah, welcome on in. Glad to have you. How was your art? Did you do a heckin' art? I do indie games, but I also do art. I try to do art 2 times a week. Every Tuesday and Friday. So yeah, if you like what you see, go ahead and drop a follow. Yeah, how was your art? Probably went well. Wait, I definitely closed the song queue. For fuck's sake. It's fine. It's fine. You didn't? God damn it. I closed it now. It was fun. Did Minecrafts first and that's art fight stuff. Ooh, nice. I want to do art fight next year. You forgore? I definitely did not forgore. I specifically watched it. And I was like, okay, cool. Now I can close the queue. And I closed the queue, but it didn't close the queue. I really need to stop having favorite characters in anything because they always die. Was your favorite character from One Piece Ace? Am I allowed to? That's just a casual spoiler. Good song though. I attacked Hades. If you know who they are, Hades Mythos or a different Hades? Yes, I fucking knew it. Welcome on in, median Sullivan. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. But yeah, no, I want to do our fight stuff next year. Different Hades, okay. But yeah, Are you potentially referring to Coffee Head? But yeah, rip Ace. But yeah, no, I'm. This is not art fight stuff. This is just a gift that I want to make for a friend who recently had partner, and it's helping me learn about like shading and blending, and lighting and all that stuff. So like, no, well that was earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I want to do. I'm probably gonna try to do art fight next year, but definitely not this year. I need to get faster at the whole art process before I would feel comfortable being part of art fight. Because as it stands right now, this is currently 6 hours of work. I'm getting faster because the sketch and the line art only took me 3 hours, as opposed to normally where it took me 3 hours to get a sketch done. And then this is rendering, and so I'm like trying to learn how to do that faster. Heck yeah, art fight is so fun. It's fun, but also, oh wow. I mean, I'm still learning, but it is, you know, I'm learning the process, and I'm trying to learn how to do an artless style. Heck yeah, that's awesome already though. So I need to render the log, render the borb, which this is Pudgy for those of you who are regulars over in Lunar's stream. And then I need to do a background / like ground layer, because the idea was gonna be like, I can go ahead and like the idea I had in my mind was basically like, whoops, need to increase the brush size. Like basically like a spotlight coming through the trees, and then like basically a shadow coming through that's like, you know, basically to make it look like it's, you know, I appreciate you, Lost Keel. Thank you. You're such a sweet bean. Cube Orb drawing Cube Orb. Actually, I am really happy with it because the Borb turned out really cute, really fast. Yeah, like the idea was like basically a shadow coming down from the trees, that just happens to have like, that in the shape of the
cross, or the check mark, not the cross. Sylvan, why would you Borb me? Do you understand the danger of unleashing the Borb in this moment? Because I don't think you properly understand it, and none of us are safe anymore. It's not her time to come out. Oh, never mind. She's fine. Borba's life, though. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is
just one thing I need.
And
meanwhile, there's a literal car crash going on in the background. Who did this? Someone did. The Borb singing is so Curse of the Borbon. Excellent. Why am I getting hit by so many criticals? Oh, that's right. You're playing Final Fantasy XIV, right? I don't know anything about Final Fantasy XIV. Starky, how could you hurt me like this? Listen, I'm just
he enjoys causing pain.
It wasn't me. It was the one-armed Borb. It was the one-winged Borb. Actually, one-winged has a very specific meaning in Final Fantasy, doesn't it? Starky Borb. Then again, I've been obsessed with Zenless ever since it came out. I need to download Zenless. That way I honestly, the only reason I would be downloading that game is to date Ben. I'm gonna be 10,000% honest.
That's the bear, right?
Yes. As you should. Oh, Atomic
Like
Out.
too many gotchas as it is right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's the problem. I would need to drop one of my current gotchas. You're gonna love him. I shall refrain from spoiling it. But it does sound like they've basically recreated they've recreated my ideal man, which is like a menace, like a guy who is a gentle sweetheart who's massive and immediately looks kind of menacing, but like then you get to know him, he's a huge sweet dork. That's like literally my ideal man. Honestly, I avoided Hoyoverse. Is like the plague just out of spite at this point. The only gacha I need right now is a Cookie Run Kingdom. Herky's same. It's literally the best character archetype. Bonus points if they're also himbo. I got 3 minutes to add my song comes on. Unfortunate. Unfortunately that's like it's the best I can do for the ads. Is to put on about 3 minutes of them every hour, so that way we can turn off pre-rolls. C'est la vie.
Well, look, ads, just as you said.
I mean, there's a reason that the ad warning happens.
All right, looks like we're at the end of the Tears of the Kingdom playlist I was playing, so be good.
I need to play Tears of the Kingdom.
I recommend it. I think it's love. If you enjoyed the first one, you'll enjoy this one. If you never played the first one, you'll enjoy this one.
Yeah. Oh yes, it's emu. It's jazz emu.
Okay, I think I have done enough fun doodles for this evening. I'm pretty proud of what I've done.
I needed to play Tears of the Kingdom as well. Played Breath of the Wild. Of the TV screen. Oh my god, please do. It's so pretty. Of my TVs.
Apparently, with DoorDash, you can order sun hats and pool noodles.
Oh, sorry, Gadget. The queue got closed. I've had an actual congressman who's saying that we should give robots free speech when talking about AI parody music covers. Wait, shouldn't give it. Cam. Cam, why are you like this?
I mean, it's a good way to cap the stream off.
It is. If you're new here, the time loop is a redeem that dunks me into the core of hell. It plays Coconut Mall, but never starts. Each time through the loop, there's a 1/13 chance we escape, and if we don't, we go back into the loop again. No, I was too late. I'm pausing. I'm pausing because I want to listen to the jazz email. Oh, not the time loop. I'm so sorry if this is your first time here.
In fact, while the time loop's going on, it stores up all the audio redeems and then releases them when the time loop's over.
Yep. I'm sorry, but Starky is a VTuber, therefore robot. No free speech for Starky. Oh my god, 740 iterations. It did in fact happen. In fact, it's happened 3 times now that we've hit something in the 70s.
I think you hit 40. You hit 40 something this week.
Yep. 72 iterations is about 10 minutes, and we've done that 3 times. So, but also you do occasionally get a 0, like or 1 or a 0 time loop.
I redeemed it earlier and got a 1.
Last time I was here, it said 47. To be fair, that was when I moved over from my old PC to my new one. Because when I moved, I needed to like reset it because I didn't copy over my the old time loop record. +70 good Gamba, 0 bad Scamba. Basically, to be honest with you, once it hits about the 5-minute mark, I'm just like, I'm losing my mind. Well, actually, I have so many points.
What does this button do? Please,
There we go.
do not push the button. You have no idea what it...
Okay, who's pressing the button? Aether?
Hey! This motherfucker got them big G's! I gotta get out of here!
I swear the randomizer on Mix It Block can be broken at times, because we've had that like 3 times today. I have like 70 to 80 videos in there. I swear, like, it always seems to prefer the same ones.
I mean, you did reset it 3 times today as well. So it might have messed with the randomizer.
That's fair, but also I feel like Mix-Up Bot's randomizer just doesn't work. The fake J's are wild. Mr. Sparhawk, crease his Jordans! Actually, that's one redeem I kind of want to add is like... Because I do apparently do a good, job recreating certain character voices. So like I'm like, what if I might turn that into a redeem of being like, make you say something in like the voice of like Rambly. Hi, I'm Rambly. Cock and ball torture. CBT is a sexual activity involved.
Is this really how you want to go out on the streams?
No, no, no. What? There's not much. It's the fitness gram pacer test is this multi-stage aerobic capacity test. No. Hate that. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Yeah, so like this will probably need some amount of texturing. Pokemon Gigantic, let have you, Sweeping. Okay, listen. I do love that redeem, although I don't think I might get rid of that one. Have to scan for anomalies, all systems green. It's just a wholesome dino and bird sleeping. We should have for Draganta, by the way. Okay, we got, I think, yeah, 2 more songs in the queue. I guess we got 2 more songs in the queue. Yeah, we're doing a heckin' art.
You're gonna finish the queue out then?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll admit I chuckled at that one.
the redeem or no, rambly cock and ball torture.
That.
I've learned a bit about CBT every. I'm sorry, I'm getting fucking brain blasted by the Fitness Gram Pacer test.
Is a multi-stage aerobic
Thank you for shouting out, Giganta.
test that progressively gets more
Thank you for the
difficult
save.
as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal. Beep. A single lap should be completed each time you hear this sound. Ding. Remember to run in a straight line, and run as long as possible.
One thing you've learned in therapy is CBT.
Complete a lap before the sound, your chest is.
Thank you, Chris, for introducing the Fitness Gram Pacer test.
What is that? Is it just a meme thing, or?
It's so, like the like presidential fitness test or whatever.
Unfortunately.
It's basically like a version of that. It's like to test how much kids are kind of slacking on taking like physical activity. I learned that I subconsciously do CBT or have done that since I was like 6. You mean cognitive behavioral therapy, right? It used to be a PE course, but I think they banned it because it actually ended up being fatal to some kids. Oh my god.
Looking this up.
That's actually wild. Welcome back, Galvin. Glad to have you sweeping. Yes, Starky, cognitive behavioral therapy. How am I doing, Galvin? As resident person who actually knows how watercolor works. I think I'm doing okay. I give myself an okay.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it.
I'm never actually gonna be happy with my work. I promise you that.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll take it.
Doing good. Doing really good, IMO. Oh, thank you. Don't quote me on that. That's just a word of mouth from my understanding of it. Okay. That's smart. That's fair.
I understand that. That's why I immediately said I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah.
trying to get better about not sharing salacious headlines.
It's not. You know what? It's been weirdly long since I've heard the nut button nut. Thank you for pressing the nut button. I was definitely missing that in my life. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably want to add the like eye lines at the very end.
Okay. I think it's truly fascinating to like look at a streamer's history in terms of how they develop their redeems.
Oh, that's fair. I know that one streamer, there's like a streamer in the furry community who's somewhat infamous for never putting a redeem, like never giving his chat a redeem. Space Jeans has not used any of his redeem slots.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so start with the base and then we'll work upwards. But you know, I think the only problem I have with this style of painting is just that it's really, really time consuming.
I can see that.
Which like I think means that there's probably some way like if I figure out how to like really you know, make it go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Like this could reasonably be like the style that I go for, and I just need to improve my sketching.
I like mine being a little bit blockier.
That's fair.
I'm still not comfortable enough to do blending. I can, I just don't prefer it if I can avoid it.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna head out for the night. Have a good night, sir. For sure. Thank you for bringing everyone over. We're actually probably gonna be wrapping up here quite shortly, so y'all be good chat. As like I was only gonna be going until 10, but then a couple of songs snuck into the queue, and I want to finish it out.
How dare!
How dare chat just sneak songs in the queue like that?
No, how dare you not close it and close the thing in a reasonable time?
Wow. Okay, victim blamer. Thank you all. Try. Yeah, for sure. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for bringing everyone over. Okay. We definitely want deeper. Deeper.
Make jokes, don't make jokes, don't make jokes.
Listen, you're allowed to make whatever
Look,
jokes.
We're officially hitting the point of the night where my filter is disappearing.
Excellent.
We
we can take the video and put it on Instagram. Put on TikTok. But yeah, I guess like once I figure out like a loaf YCH, I also might open up a redeem to let people get art from me for like hanging out and stream enough. Because like I do feel like now I'm comfortable enough as an artist where I wouldn't necessarily mind having you know, sharing my art. Like just having people you know. Because like I'm making a lot of progress and I'm really happy about that.
Should be.
But yeah, that's gonna be the ending it for the stream. Let me go ahead and move to the outro, and then get the desktop playlist going. Put on my outro playlist. Your art's looking amazing. Well, thank you, Mita. It's really sweet of you. I'm happy with how far I've come. I enjoy art no matter who makes it. I enjoy it as long as it comes from the heart. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Let's see what's live so we can bring everyone over we can attack them with the love and support that they deserve. But yeah, sorry about the weird week. I will hopefully be available all of next week, so we'll be doing that consistently. I could bring everyone over to Bran. Bran could be a lot of fun. Because Bran also does arts on Fridays. Art on Fridays. What bits I've sent everyone over to him. I think have I rated Adam? I can't remember. I feel like I've rated Adam. It's been a bit since we've rated Sheba. I feel like rating Sheba Bites also makes sense. Actually, you know what? Let's make a new friend. Let's make a new friend. Faded Foxo, who is a friend of I've seen him a lot around chats. Never had an opportunity to raid into him. I think because usually he raids a little bit early, or he streams a little bit early. So let's bring everyone over to say hi. Which means we're going to use our default raid message, lab break. Go and use my emote to resume what you happen to have. We start the raid over to Faded Foxo, who's also is doing a collab with Prey, Tremor, and Zathium. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out. I really appreciate it. Starting next week, I will find, we'll be vibing as normal. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into the swing of things. It always throws me off when I have to take breaks from stream, unfortunately. So, you do what you can. But yeah, let's see. If this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, big chaos crawling the internet, variety streamer live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 7 to 10 p.m. EST, Monday, Tuesday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST, Thursday, Friday. Mostly I play indie games and do art. So yeah, next week will probably be the finale for Another Crab's Treasure. I will also need to find something to fill the Thursday slot, which is, I just found a stream from Brand's Discord. Oh, that's really sweet. Welcome on in, Tyrant. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Unfortunately, we are just now raiding out. So I will need to find some time to fill. Honestly, I might do some Power Wash Simulator, just to, chat and hang out. Hello? Thank you. It's all good. But yeah, if you'd like to stay up to date with the stream, including I'll be going live, Twitter and Blue Sky are the places to be. I'm at StarkyMorph on both platforms. If I'm on a platform, check out at StarkyMorph. Tyron, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Live Check. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hopefully get to hang out more in the future. But yeah, YouTube, Discord. I got VODs on YouTube. Discord is where people come to hang out and chat. And I have a TikTok to like to see edited content made by myself as well as my show, although most of that's going to get cross-posted to YouTube. Anyways, I'm going to see you Monday for more Another Crab's Treasure. I love you all to bits, and I'll see you then.